Geronimo's back. The end justifies the means. We hid behind the row of cages and waited for the door to open. A tall, thin, very elegant-looking rat entered the room. He had blonde hair, blue eyes that were cold as ice. His double-breasted jacket had a family crest embroidered with the words, "The end justifies the means." But what really struck me was his cruel expression. He had the snout of a rodent, without scruples or feelings. He reminded me of someone, but who? Then I got it. He looked just like the athletes from Mousylvania we had seen competing this morning. I imagined him first with a beard and with whiskers, then with different color hair, and with a pimple on the tip of his snout. Yes, yes, yes! It was him! It was really him! He stood over the professor with a triumphant look on his face. When my old friend didn't wake up, the cruel-looking mouse nudged him with his paw. Professor Von Bolt woke with a start. "Professor, I have won another gold medal. Are you happy?" The professor was indignant. "Happy, Von Snortrat? No, I wouldn't say that. In fact, I'm disgusted. You didn't deserve that medal. You won it by cheating." Count Cyrus von Snutrat. Who is he? A rodent without feelings or morals. He's tall, thin, and extremely elegant. His eyes are blue and cold as ice. What he wants? To be the greatest athlete in the whole world. What he wears? A double-breasted jacket with his family crest. Family crest. And motto embroidered on it. The end justifies the means. His secret. He forced Professor Von Bolt to use a voltmeter on him so he could win all the Olympic competitions. His dream. To become very, very rich and conquer Mouse Island. His weak point. He does not know how to lose. And the plot thickens. Professor Von Bolt's secret. The Count laughed and pointed to the crest on this very elegant jacket. "Do you see this crest with my family mottos? The end justifies the means." Before Professor Von Bolt could respond, Cyrus von Snutrat's cell phone rang. "Yes? This is Count von Snutrat. With whom am I speaking?" "Oh, is that you, Nemo?" As he spoke, the Count began pumping huge weights. Hercule Poirot and I exchanged glances. There's no way a skinny, weak-looking rat like him could lift those weights. He continued his conversation. "Yes, thanks to the professor's ingenious machine, it's possible to transfer any characteristics from one subject to another. That's how I have been able to win so many Olympic competitions." I could feel anger bubbling up inside of me. The other athletes at the games had spent years training for the Olympics, and this horrible rodent had stolen the competitions right out from under them. Meanwhile, Count von Snutrat was still boasting. "Yes! For pole vaulting, the machine transferred the grasshopper's jumping ability into me. For the track event, the jaguar's speed. For the weightlifting competition, the strength of an ant. And the machine can also give me the radar of a bat, the ability to see in the dark like a cat, the climbing skills of a monkey. Yes, The machine would certainly be considered major scientific breakthrough if it were known to the public. But we'll soon just keep it to ourselves. Yeah, he cackled. Soon we'll have Mouse Island in the palm of our paws. He shut the phone down and stroked his whiskers with snobbish air. I shivered. I wanted to leap out of our hiding spot and wrestle him to the ground. I may not be a strong mouse, but I was steaming mad. Uh-oh. Should we keep reading?
Yes.
Whew. Strong as an ant, fast as a bunny. Cyrus von Snutrat stroked his whiskers. Soon the long jump competition will start, and naturally, I will win it. He rummaged through the cages until he found the one that held a frog. Aha! This is just what I need, a frog! No one can leap longer or higher than a frog. Professor, please see that my brain is immediately connected to the frogs. Professor Paz von Volt did not move. Oh, look at this. Oh, my goodness. No! Count von Snutrat, I will not. I don't like these experiments on defenseless animals. I've invented the voltmeter for completely different reasons, to help doctors fight incurable diseases. You have forced me to help you, but now I am done. I refuse to be part of your dishonest plan. Cypress von Snutrat smirked. Well, fortunate for me, I don't need your help anymore. I paid close attention how this machine works, and I can do it myself. By now, Hercule had heard enough. What a terrible, terrible rat! That's not playing fair. We need to turn him right away. We need to turn him in right away, he whispered to me. But how? I whispered back. He's so strong. He could easily overpower the two of us. Hercule gave a sly smile. He pulled out a small digital camera from one of his many trench coat pockets. We'll take pictures of everything. Then we'll have the proof we need to send that slimy sewer rat to jail. We'll wait until he leaves for the next competition. Then we'll rescue your friend, the professor, slip away, and bring the photos to the authorities. I smiled admiringly. Hercule really was a good detective. He raised the camera and bumped a cage with his elbow. Should we keep reading? What's going to happen? Oh my gosh, you have to look at that picture again. Oh my goodness. A breathtaking trail chase. The cage fell on top of the cage in front of it, and that cage fell on top of the cage in front of it. Strangely, Hercule didn't seem at all alarmed. Oops, what a mess I've made, he giggled. Count Cypress von Snutrat turned and saw us. Who are you and what are your names? Where did you come from? How long have you been spying on me? Why are you here? Hercule just stuck his tongue out at him, and he began taking photos of the supersonic speed. Count von Snutrat shouted angrily, "Give me that camera now!" Do you understand? With swift leap, holy cheese, he really was fast. He grabbed the detective by the tail. Hercule tossed the camera to me. Catch it, Silton, catch it! I caught the camera on the fly, and the Count was after me in an instant. A breathtaking tail chase around the lab had begun. Oh, no. We'll have to wait to see what happens.